how dry this launch is. I mean, it has Zelda, which is probably like the best game of the year so far. I'm going to call it right now.
Yeah, like if you want to push a console, trading off between a large library at launch versus The Legend of Zelda, then Zelda, is probably going to force sales on the Switch for months to come.
So I guess the first thing to ask is like, what non-Zelda game have you been playing?
For the Switch, I picked it up and pretty much immediately got 1-2 Switch, Snipper Clips, Super Bomberman R, and Fast RMX.
Oh my god, so everything.
Yeah, pretty much everything except for Shovel Knight and the RPG. I've forgotten what it's called.
I Am Setsuna.
Yes, I Am Setsuna is one of the ones that I do not have.
I'm kind of underwhelmed by the the launch lineup.
Definitely. I think looking at it, which of the ones have you played?
I've only played Zelda.
Okay, so I will say...
Because I already played Shovel Knight a little bit before, and so I'm just going to wait for that to go on sale. And then, the Wipeout F-Zero looking game looks cool, but I don't know if I want to pay that much for it.
Yeah, that's definitely understandable. I mean, I found that, the Wipeout game was it's Wipeout meets Ikaruga.
Oh, okay.
So as you're racing down the track, you're also shifting the color of your car in between two different colors, and that, gives you boosts and stuff. Bomberman, Super Bomberman R, honestly, to me, just feels like a Bomberman game. Nothing really has been added to that. But
that's what I thought. It looks cool, but it's Bomberman, and I can't justify paying $50 for that unless I was playing with a lot of people all the time.
Yeah, definitely. And this is one of the first games that is using the Switch's ability to have 4 Joy-Cons synced to it, which means that you can have 8 people each with a half Joy-Con. So that's definitely the kind of get everyone involved party game.
Yeah. I was actually talking to someone last night that had played 1-2 Switch, and they said it's awesome. So
yeah,
that's probably going to be the next game I buy.
I will say it was I was expecting Snipper Clips and 1-2 Switch to be a little bit of fun, but something that you would move past very quickly.
Yeah.
I like having hands-on with them, and even just having 2 or 3 people around and passing off a controller. They're both fantastic. I feel a lot. I completely understand now why Nintendo was saying that 1-2 Switch won't be bundled in, because there's so much more content to it than you thought.
I still think it should have been bundled in, or maybe a demo that you can download or something. It's just kind of
when you first,
maybe a free-to-play game.
When you first open the game, you have 9 different mini games, and after you play a couple of those, without even giving you any real prompt, it just says okay, you're done warming up. We've now unlocked all the games, and there's 28 different mini games in there, including there's a 28, and then there's also a shuffle mode, which just kind of spits through them randomly, and then there's also a 1-2 Switch team mode, which I guess just is the same mini games, but they set it up for 2 teams of multiple people.
It definitely seems like they're trying to recapture the Wii Sports sort of get everyone involved in this really simple game kind of experience.
Yeah,
but
you
gotta pay for it.
With the 28 games, I definitely see it. It makes more sense that it is kind of its own thing. I guess I wouldn't as much liken it to Wii Sports. It's definitely closer to Wii Play, and I would even hazard to say that it's a bit WarioWare-esque.
It seems like it's silly like WarioWare.
Yeah, there's an entire mini game about milking a cow, and you've got to, hold the Joy-Con in a certain way, and as you pull down, you tap the 2 shoulder buttons, but you have to like make sure to like not hit them both at the same time, because then you only get a small milk stream, and it's something that I'm definitely planning on getting a whole bunch of people together to do some pass and play on.
So it's definitely more than just a tech demo?
Yeah, like there's definitely the tech demo in there, but after playing it, it's also fantastic because even playing on the little screen, because you pretty much never use the screen for these mini games in 1-2 Switch. Like a couple, like you really need to rely on the screen, and then the others, it's more just that the screen is what the audio instructions are playing out of. So whereas I wouldn't, take only my Switch over to a friend's and try to play Bomberman because that would just be too tiny.
Yeah.
Playing 1-2 Switch, you can do anywhere.
Yeah, it's definitely the next game I'm gonna buy, and I'll probably just get a digital, just because it's like I actually bought the physical one when I bought my Switch, and then I realized that that's the kind of game I want to play impulsively and not have to like go get the little cart, put it in, take it out. So I may have made the first Switch return in Los Angeles.
Congratulations.
There you go. Let's talk about the dock. I'm surprised at how easy the whole process is. You literally just drop it in. You see a little green light flicker, and then you're on the TV.
Yeah, it was. It just works. What has been the strangest to me, I would say, is that there's no way to wake up the console from the Joy-Cons.
Really? I haven't even tried that yet.
Yeah, that even if it's in the it's got its tiny little plastic kickstand out. If it's asleep, there's no way to wake it up from the controllers. And I have found that, when I've started using it from the TV, that I have to go over and hit the button on the top to have it wake up.
They got to patch that in, because that does seem a little ridiculous.
Well, because the issue is you can see it as the controller has its little green lights pulsing on it. That it's not just that it's connected, but you can't wake it up. It seems that if the tablet part of it is asleep, then it's not looking for Joy-Con connections.
I guess that makes sense. I mean, my biggest I think my biggest problem with the system so far is this kickstand, because I know it's gonna break.
My biggest issue with it, it's like you pop it up, it kind of feels cheap.
It should have been the sole metal part of the system should have been the kickstand. Also, because that's what protects the SD card, and it's just kind of really flimsy.
I don't feel that it allows the console to tilt back far enough.
Yeah, I have it open right now, and on my coffee table, it just...
It doesn't face up towards people. Like if you were sitting at a dinner table or at a desk
on a plane,
then exactly. Then that would be, I think actually on a plane, I still feel like the tray table would be too low for what you want.
I hate that how dry this launch is. I mean, it has Zelda, which is probably the best game of the year so far. I'm gonna call it right now.
Yeah, if you want to push a console, trading off between a large library at launch versus The Legend of Zelda, then Zelda, is probably gonna force sales on the Switch for months to come.
Oh, definitely. And then, I mean, as long as cool indie games start popping up soon, that's fine. And then, you've got Mario Kart and Street Fighter on the horizon. So, I mean, it's a healthy launch window. I'm just kind of bummed out because I want to play more than just Zelda right now. I mean, I guess I can go back and play one of my other systems, but that's not the point.
I was gonna say, after everyone's done binging on Zelda, then they're gonna go back to binge on Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah, I feel bad. I got so into that game, and then Zelda came out, and I was like, oh, I don't know. I've never been a huge Zelda fan, and this game is just blowing my minds left and right, to where I'm gonna go back to Horizon and maybe not like it.
That would be an interesting thing to see.
Yeah.
Where we probably won't get too far in depth to Zelda, as we hope to
Yeah, definitely
release another
not.
video on that.
This is not a Zelda video. That'll be coming soon.
As much as we want to talk about the game that we've been
The soul
pouring
game
hours
on the
upon
system.
hours into.
So what are your thoughts on this not D-pad?
I've been enjoying it. It's definitely something to get used to. I guess in Zelda it doesn't really do too much. I guess the most experience I've had with the D-pad, not D-pad, has been playing 1-2 switch or snipper clips and having it in the horizontal position, and then it's just a regular ABXY kind of setup.
I also hate, I mean, just a side note, I really hate that Nintendo does XAYB instead of ABXY like Xbox.
Yeah.
And there's some really frustrating moments in Zelda where just throwing bombs, where it's like, all right, now hit B, and I have to keep looking down. Oh no, we did it. We started talking about Zelda again.
Yep. That's bad.
Okay, so
I've been really enjoying the control. What do you have, like the Pro controller, or have you been using grips? Or
so I've been using the dog ear thing that it came with, and I might not get the Pro controller because I really like how that feels, but I gotta hold the Pro controller to totally make sure. How about you?
I have pretty much been playing solely with the two Joy-Cons separate.
Yeah, I'm surprised at how good these Joy-Cons feel. After getting used to it for a couple minutes, I think I might like this more than the Xbox One controller, which is saying a lot because that might be the best controller ever made.
Yeah, Xbox One controller is definitely the best controller ever made.
Yeah, I'm really annoyed that friend codes are back. I think that's one of the stupidest decisions Nintendo's made with the system.
Yeah, I mean, there's really not much that I can fault this system on, and I got it at a midnight launch, and I've been playing it, pretty consistently since getting it. But I've really found no problem aside from, these little mistakes that hopefully will be fixed when Nintendo releases the multiplayer app for smartphones, which in itself is a mistake.
Yeah, I don't know why anyone would ever think that that's where, the direction they should have taken their network into. It just, I don't know. Hopefully it's a lot more robust than what we have right now, but I'm not gonna hold my breath.
Yeah, because a lot of my friends are big Xbox gamers, so I use the Xbox app on my phone all the time, and that's also for creating parties, sending invites, and even voice chat.
Only time will tell when that comes out in, was it fall?
I believe so, yes. I will say though, for the multiplayer that I have experienced, and I've only played a couple of races in Fast RMX, that is probably the fastest I've ever gone from selecting that I want to start playing a multiplayer game to being in a round.
That's actually pretty cool. Hopefully all the other games are like that. But I can see more network features once one of their games comes out with it. So when Mario Kart or Splatoon finally come out, we'll probably see the app come out alongside it. So right now, even if they had the app, people would just start complaining oh, there's no games to use this with, or what do I know? I don't work at Nintendo.
It's just your uncle, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, my uncle, he's still there. He's been there since the 80s. Okay, so what are you most excited for with this system? Short term, within this year.
Yeah, I'm excited for Mario. I'm excited to see Skyrim, in all honesty.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah, because I think that's going to be a real big test. It's going to be great to see all of these Nintendo games come out, ones that we love, ones that we know that we are always going to come back to. A new Zelda game comes out, it could look horrendous. I'm probably going to buy it.
Definitely.
Just because it's a franchise that I've been with for so long and love. What will be really interesting to see will be the indie games and the third-party support.
And then for me, I'm I'm really curious about this Street Fighter game that's coming out. So I guess that's like short term the thing I'm most excited for.
But yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see that come through.
I know I'm gonna get it, and like all Street Fighter games, I'm gonna be really excited. I'm gonna play a single player for a while, get confident, go online, and just get destroyed in 5 seconds and never play it again. So I am looking forward to that.
That sounds about right. Just looking through the list, kind of like some of the other big things that will be coming out is
The
Sonic
list
Mania.
on TechRaptor.net.
Yes. We've got Sonic Mania, ARMS, Skyrim, the Fire Emblem Warriors, of course, Super Mario. There's another Project Sonic 2017. Some of the ones from last year that are kind of being added to it is the Rayman Legends Definitive Edition. We've got Farming Simulator, that's a big one. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, Minecraft Story Mode, and just Minecraft. I think that will also be another big seller. I wouldn't mind buying Minecraft for a 7th time.
I will probably pick up Minecraft on this for sure, because that just seems like the perfect game for this system. That's a pretty good lineup so far. Stardew Valley, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I think that with what Nintendo has shown at events and stuff and their confidence in this system, and from getting Bethesda and EA and Bandai Namco and these other big developers on the team, like unless Skyrim comes out and it's completely unplayable, then I think that this might be Nintendo back in the game.
How dare they? All right, cool. So I'm excited for the Switch's future, and yeah, so far I'm really impressed with this system. There's a few things I don't like: friend codes, no sort of network, the bare bones, menu system. But besides that, I'm like genuinely surprised at how good this is and how opposite this is from the Wii U.
Yeah, I think that they've done a really good job. That it feels good. It feels really light as well. Which is, I think, a thing that people don't really notice as much about it. The controls, the controllers are good. They're a little bit small, but you're gonna work with it. And I guess the biggest surprise is that the idea of having it plugged into your TV, and then if you need to go to a friend's rooftop party, it just works.
Or if you want to play under that haunted bridge or whatever downtown.
Exactly. You're getting too tired of playing
basketball.
Let's
play some.
So you go and play
some other basketball.
Digital basketball.
People are walking by like, why are those guys dressed up to play basketball on a 6-inch screen?